as the champion Angela Lee faces Mei Yamaguchi.
Well, one championship, atomweight world title. This is a tiring move to hold for too long though, Mitch, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to, that's experience. You have to know when to let go and when to just not gas out your arms. There is another 21 minutes left in this fight, so it's very, very important that she doesn't, you know, but she might really believe in this. She's got this in there.
1 minute left in this round, though. It's a long time. Looks like she's just slipping out of it, does it? It's a tough one.
You could have I mean, it's really tough to tell what May's feeling, but she's looking like she's trying to pull her head out.
The strain on Angela's face.
Not really the best way to go. Angela looks like she's really putting a lot into it. You know, she's trying to adjust. Good adjustment there by May. How she just stepped over that leg. Now she's out of the danger zone.
Digging in the punches to the side of the body. How tired will Angela Lee be now, having held that for close to a minute? Angela Lee slips out, Mei Yamaguchi slips out, lands a punch. Now it's about how tired Angela might be. Armbar possibility.
Yeah, but she knows what she's doing. She immediately got that arm away from the crotch. The elbow came up.
Heel to the face. We're in the final 5 seconds. This round has just raced by.
You've got to wonder what kind of energy she has.
That fight could have been over in the first round, but how tired will Angela be? That was almost a minute, Mitch, holding that.
Yeah, Steve, once the fight goes to the ground, you never know. There's that beautiful transition. She jumped guard, pulled her into guard, and then ended up in mount with a beautiful transition. But that's the thing, you never know what to expect when Angela gets on the ground. The Lee family is so innovative when it comes to these submissions, and it's a
ruby-studded one championship world title.
Basically, she got the clinch, and she just kind of threw Yamaguchi on top. So she's definitely feeling much more comfortable when she's on her back. You know, you can see her threatening. You know, she immediately locks that hand into position, right, to nullify any punches that are coming. But then also when you hook the hands, you can start throwing your legs up for arm bars and triangles.
Angela's left hand controlling both of Yamaguchi's hand for a while, leaving the right elbow to just land shots at will. That changed, of course, pretty quickly. There's up punches there from Angela. But it's Yamaguchi on top. Is this surprising to you, Mitch? 9 minutes into this contest? Armbar again, perhaps?
That's it, and look at that. May just stands up, rips it out.
Oh,
nice little
the right. Angela was hurt by that.
Yeah, Steve, I am not surprised at all. That's what I'm saying. People are underestimating, you know, that 73% that had the Facebook poll, you know, we're thinking Angela Lee is going to win. They're underestimating how legit and talented Yamaguchi is.
She has never been stopped in 24 professional fights. Never been stopped.
Look at that cradle. She grabs the leg, grabs the arm, and just controls her. In May's decision losses, she's been out-grappled. And Angela is getting up these positions. You know, she's ending up past it. There's a choke. There's a choke of some sort of possible guillotine.
Yamaguchi, if you weren't expecting much from her, I think you're now seeing how wrong you were.
Nice, she attempted the guillotine there. Angela tried to roll, and you can see how she laces up those legs, trapping Angela in position. The Singaporean crowd is very well acknowledged. They are so experienced. I mean, Singapore is turning into the mecca of Asian mixed martial arts here, and so this crowd knows exactly what's going on. Each of these transitions, beautiful techniques by both girls.
From Singapore, Mitch, around down 15 to go.
Ready?
Angela looking for that same sort of Darce choke right there that her brother got the victory with earlier today. See, you can see her clinching. She's got to work that hand up into the bicep to lock that in there. That's what she's doing.
It may well need that kind of ingenuity.
See, now, oh, look at that. Beautiful technique by May. She grabs the leg to prevent the leg from lacing up and keeping her in position. Oh, knees to the head.
Using every single opportunity she can, Angela Lee, to get an advantage. Knees to the head are damaging blows. Final minute of this third round. What a contest we're seeing here in Singapore.
That's the same submission her brother won with earlier tonight. It's that Darce choke. She's rolling. There's the roll. Now she's got to hook the leg. So she's got to take those legs and hook it, and it'll lock in the choke. She's got 45 seconds. How tough is Mei Yamaguchi? Oh, it's broken, and she fights out of it again.
Tremendous resolve. What guts these women have, but also what technique.
There's a possible guillotine, modified, odd position sort of thing going on here.
I think I see what you're saying. 25 seconds left in this third round.
She's got to establish the position before attempting that submission, so Mei ends up on top. This is a very critical 15 seconds. This has been a back and forth round. What's that, a diamond cutter? What is that, like a WWE move she's attempted there?
Mei still punching for all she can into the midriff of Angela Lee as the third round comes to an end. And I think we could all be grateful that there is more to come.
Oh, there's that big right hand.
That was just huge.
That dropped Angela Lee, and then Mei jumps on her and starts pounding on her. She gets into mount.
Look, credit for the punch, but credit for taking it and making it through the round.
Getting dropped, getting it caught in a deep arm bar. Where this could have been it. A lot of people would have given up right here, but no. Angela Lee came back and actually had some very significant submission attempts.
It's with Angela Lee here. We have
Gucci here with that triangle, but she's kind of out. I don't know how deep that is.
She just seems to generate enough space to just survive, doesn't she, in these locks?
That's also another thing about being compact like she is. Look at she fights out.
Tremendous effort. She's done it to the applause of everybody here at cage side.
Takedown, ends up on top. Some punches, she's got a minute left to work here.
Entering the final 60 seconds of round 4. The championship rounds, we're well into them. And we're thoroughly enjoying them. 75 countries around the world tuning into this.
That's a lot of submission attempts. This round has been all Angela Lee, and maybe enough to edge her into the lead as far as the scoring is concerned. She jumps into the guillotine, but you gotta wonder, at what point does she go, okay, I'm gonna stop trying for submissions and I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Submission attempt after submission attempt, and Mei Yamaguchi is just not gonna give any ground. She seems to find that gap to give her a little bit of wiggle room to survive. There's no way she's gonna tap. This pace, though, from both women is relentless.
But the thing is they're constantly pushing. They're constantly going forward. This is the true epitome of world championship grappling right here, that they're both consistently working. And this might be enough to move Angela Lee ahead in the scoring. We might have 2 rounds each. And
just because of so many submission attempts.
Yeah, I mean, they're still attacking. Even if you're on your back, the way that, one championship scores fights is that attempted submissions you're showing you are actively progressing the finish. And that round was clearly Angela Lee's. Here she goes.
Lee is a young woman. She's 19 years old. She's facing a seasoned prodigy who's 33. Into the 5th round, uncharted territory for Lee.
Uncharted territory for both women, and we don't judge fights round by round, so it's not like it's 2-2 or it's
at the Singapore Indoor Stadium in front of 12. Angela Lee probably pulled herself ahead at the end of the 20-minute mark. We have 90 seconds left in this contest. Again, Olivier Coste is looking carefully, asking the question, are you ready to throw it in? I think I know the answer. Nothing's going to stop, nothing's going to stop her.
There's a possible arm lock on the right side of Yamaguchi. She could threaten a possible Kimura, but the head is just that triangle position that she's got on the head is just kind of holding her there and making it uncomfortable. And
even if she just continues to hold this position for the rest of the fight, surely it's one that's an advantage for Angela Lee, and the judges will see it that way. Mei Yamaguchi at the moment is only defending. Angela Lee showing her youth and probably superior cardio.
Oh, there's the arm triangle again. She's doing the right thing by pushing it away. She's got 38 seconds to become the first person to finish Yamaguchi. It's there. She's still attempting the submissions and going after it.
It's a relentless assault as we enter the final 20 seconds of this contest.
That's an arm triangle right there, Steve. You can see the lips kind of going blue a little bit on Yamaguchi, but I think she's okay. She's just so tough.
She is, isn't she? There's no way she's going to cave in. She would have done that a long time ago if that was the case. Final 5 seconds of this totally enthralling contest that has been tremendous value. Absolutely loved what they saw. 25 minutes into it, a quick recap of the entire fight, Mitch. Who had the judges given this fight to? What do you think?
It's so close at this point, but there's another attempted submission. You know, she's got a deep arm triangle. You can see how, you know, Yamaguchi kind of creates space.
Angela, Twister Sister Lee!
Well, the tears were ready to flow as soon as Olivier Coste held her hand and waiting for the decision. At the moment that decision was given, the tears did flow as confetti floods the One Championship cage to the extent that I can no longer see what's going on therein. But let me assure you, Angela Lee is the new